The Striker Vivid 7 SV with transducer by Garmin. I even got a protective cover for this thing because we see how my last one turned out, or you'll see. But without further delay or carrying on, let's get right into unboxing this thing. I'm gonna start out by saying my old Lowrance Hook 7TS went completely out on me. Cracked the screen, it got rained on, looks all beat up, kayak stuff. But with that being said, I'm going to take much more better care with this stuff because it's quite expensive. We're gonna unbox this. First off, we got the Garmin case cover, which I should have had one of these for this. I mean, that don't fit that one, but you know, y'all, you get what I'm saying. Set that aside. Also, while I got it out here, I actually went and bought a ram mount this time so I can be legit with this thing instead of just rigging it with a piece of wood like I had it before. But here's the baby right here. This Garmin Striker Vivid 7 SV with transducer. I'm supposed to be getting out on the water today, so hopefully I don't get into too much of a rush so I can get it installed properly. This thing comes fairly clean and secure in the box. I'll rip that off. Sweet looking unit there. Yeah. Nice plug ups. Got your Garmin sticker or whatever that's for. But like I said, I'm gonna take care of this thing. Oh yeah. Keep this thing safe and secure. Well, it comes with a lot of gadgets in the box. Let's start breaking it open. Just a bunch of wire and installment parts. Wire screws, installment mounts. Oh yeah, this is the real deal. Yeah, it looks like alternate installment parts. We'll leave all this stuff be for now. We got some instructions here. I'm gonna kind of breeze through this, not like my normal unboxing videos, because I really want to kind of show you guys how this thing looks, and we can maybe dial it in together. So that, and I want to get on the water, so I'm not gonna try to spend a lot of time showing every little piece that's in the box. Then we got all these wires there. You know, I'm not sure what every one is for yet, but power wires for your transducer. And we got the little mount, and that looks like a swivel part of it for the ram mount. And we got this. Yeah. So let's get to installing this thing, and so we can get on the water. Okay, so how I ran this transducer is I put it right above this scupper hole, or right below the scupper hole, and I put some pool noodles in there to kind of secure it from shifting. I didn't want to put many screws into the bottom of this, or like screw this to it, because I want to be able to take it out if I want to use my other kayak at any point, and also be able to move around my fish finder pretty easily. Like I said, I'm not really happy with this kayak a lot. If you guys watch my channel, I haven't been really impressed with this kayak, but I do like it on large bodies of water. Anyway, all that being said, I did end up drilling holes in the bottom of here, but as you can see, I dipped those screws in silicone, so whenever the silicone dries, there won't be any problem with water getting into the hull. On to the other side. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the sun came out and I kind of took a break from this, and I'm probably gonna fish in the evening today, but I will fish today. I won't be letting up. So looks good, got it all mounted in. Yeah, I got the wires in there all wired up, plugged to my small battery. I still got space for my bigger battery that runs my trolling motor. As I showed earlier, I ran the transducer wire up through the scupper there and down here, and I realized I should have ran it to the right instead of to the left. When I say right, ran it to the right instead of to the left, but it's okay. I don't want to drill too many holes. I would move it, but like I said, I don't want to drill too many holes into my kayak. All right, there we go. So you got to press it and hold it. Garmin, United States, check. English, check. Store demonstration, I'm gonna turn that off for now. All right, guys. Now we're out here on the water, and some scaring shadow right next to me over here. Let's see if we can turn on this thing and oh, I'm touching it like it's a touchscreen. It ain't a touchscreen, folks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check it all out. I'm gonna get right to it and see if I can see all of it. Oh man, this thing comes out of the box already dialed in pretty good. If you can look at that, there's a rock over to my left already. There's something going on here. So it's 8 feet deep and I'm barely drifting. So let me turn on the trolling motor and see if we get a better reading. I was wanting to play with the settings and kind of do a comparison of what my Lawrence fish finder, same size, 7 inches. I was wanting to do a comparison. Obviously, I don't have any footage of that, but just the chirp on this, like this looks pretty good out of the box. I had to set my other one, and I was going to play around with the settings on this one, which we still can. There's nothing stopping us. Let's go through and dial. Okay, let's just go straight to the traditional and see what we got. So yeah, so it looks like there's fish in here already. I don't know if you guys, if anybody understands a fish finder. So this top is the top of the water, obviously. This bottom is the ground. And this is like, I'm gonna say this like a bait ball. These are like fish. These little arch, they might be fish. We're not moving fast enough. That's probably a fish. That's probably most definitely a fish chasing a bait ball. Now I won't claim to be an expert on this, but I have been learning the fish finders a lot lately, or since I've had my kayak and my Lawrence, but it has never been this clear on the Lawrence that I had. This Garmin, I'm starting to think this is like the sauce. It seems pretty amazing. Like I said, let me get this trolling motor going, quit running my mouth, and see if I can get a better reading on things. Okay, so now I have the motor running, and as you can see, that depth changed really quick. And it's going back down. So there's like a really steep drop off here. And I know this lake pretty well. Oh my goodness, this is some good stuff here. Yeah, see, all of that could be, that's most likely fish there. But you never know what it is swimming around in here. That's like a brush pile there. And I'm about to roll back over here to this little island right here, and I'm gonna show you guys how steep of an incline it is when you get to this island. So we're rolling up to the island. Slow down. Look at it, it just climbs up really quickly. And I'm already at the bank. It is literally a huge steep cliff right here. And see, I'm over the ground now, so it's reading. I've touched the ground. And this thing is amazing. It is what, $500, but and I've only used it for 20 seconds, and this thing is already like head and shoulders better than my previous fish finder. And that's out of the box. So I'm backing up. You guys saw where I had my transducer mounted right here below me. So everything you see from here on back is history. This is right now, that's history. Let's go into the menu, beam width. We don't want to play with that right now. I really don't want to play with these settings because it's like pretty perfect out of the box, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's a test though. Let's see if I can drop a bait in there and see if it picks up on my bait. Usually that's what it looks like when you drop your bait in there, but I'm not sure what that is. It's probably like sticks and stuff in there, like that. Oh, I don't like this color setting. That's one thing we will change in the settings. I mean, it's not bad, but it's kind of boring to me. Let me go and see what's new, what they have new in here. So let's go to clear view. Obviously, we must have to change it in the clear view settings. Let's try settings, contrast, sonar setup. We just gotta start clicking stuff till we find what we want to find. Color scheme. Duh. All right, let's go in there. Let's see. Rusty Steel Lava Caribbean. Ooh, that looks nice. I think I'm gonna go with that. Ice blue. Nah, we're gonna try Caribbean for a while because that looks pretty cool to me. Now, I'm quite familiar with this lake, so I'm not really gonna be surprised by anything. This clear view is basically a down scan, and so it's kind of like the sonar, but it's supposed to be like a more detailed view. And actually, when you're rolling or trolling in the kayak, you're supposed to be in traditional. That way, you kind of see what's there a little better. And the clear view is for when you like at a standstill. It makes it a clearer view, obviously. So yeah, this looks pretty good straight out of the box. I don't even want to mess with it because it's working for me. Now, I don't think all of these little things is fish. Could be, but you know, you never know what they are. And also, it could be like debris, stuff floating in the water. Basically, the sonar, the chirp sends down and picks up objects in the water, and whatever it gets a ping off of, like gets a return. Whenever there's a solid, obviously the ground is going to be a solid return. So anything in between the ground and the top of the bottom of the boat, you know, it'll give you the return. And that's basically how fish finders work. Now you got these new ones out with the live scope, and it's pretty much does the same thing. I don't quote me on the technology, but that stuff is from what I hear, and I'll get a chance to check it out pretty soon. From what I hear though, it's oh, look at that big bait ball. But yeah, from what I hear, it's pretty in-depth from what you see. It's kind of like a 3D live imaging, just like it sounds live scope. Hold on, let me get rigged up so I can start tossing at some of these bait balls and stuff. So, what I have on here, let me zoom back in. I have a worm, Cinco style worm. It's my saw stick, buzz-bait saw stick. And see those lines in the water there, as I was saying earlier? That's my bait. Well, let me see if I can clear them off by pulling this thing up. So those lines are pretty clear. All right, now let's take a look at the side view. I don't know why they got so fancy with spelling view, but oh, there's those ugly colors again. Okay, so now I hope this is showing up well on the screen and not too much of my reflection. See that little shadows being cast by sticks or logs or whatever. Whoa, that was a fish. I don't know what kind it was. It just jumped clear out of the water. That was awesome. But yeah, see, that was that little island or ledge thing that we went past. To be clear on how the side scan works, everything from, like, this is the boat, the kayak, and everything from here down is the water on both sides. That's straight down in the water. So it's straight down to the ground, and then it casts out beam to the side. I'm coming up on a big pile of structure right here, and it's got to be stuff underneath the water, so that should give us a pretty good return on the side scan. There should be sticks and everything underneath the water. Should be coming up here since it's on that side. And okay, there we go. It's starting to show up. Little sticks and stuff. Maybe it's not much on the bottom there. Maybe it's all at the top. I'm not picking up much on the side scan. I wonder if that's a fault of the finder, or is that just the water that I'm in? I'm not coming across any structure. Like I said, you guys are gonna have to comment down below. Let me know if you want me to discuss this thing any further. But what I will say, hands down, out of the box, it comes out of the box ready to go. especially on your traditional sonar. Like I say, it's probably gonna be some tweaking to be done on the side view and down scan, but overall, I think it's worth the money, worth the buy. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more fishing with it to. These fish are moving around. You know, I gotta get off this camera. Catch me on the next video. I'm gonna introduce this pole right here. This new rod I got. Yes, sir. And I'm about to fish with that right now to shoot that video. But as far as this thing, if you comment down below, I will talk more about that fish finder in a later video. And thumbs up, Garmin. Good product. Never let up.